dyslexia, my head's spinning. And I looked at Dan and I go, man, I just want to fight Sifu. I'm never going to get in any weapons fight. I ain't going to be walking down the street and some crazy Filipino is going to jump out of the tree with a Espadí Daga and I happen to have mine. Okay? And Dan puts his arm around me and goes, you haven't been in any real fights, have you? And I go, well, on the basketball courts. He goes, you haven't been in any real fights. And when you're fighting somebody bent on your destruction, his visceral response, he didn't say visceral, but that's what he meant to say, okay? Was a guy's gonna, out of anger and fear, he's gonna grab something. Whenever, you're in a fight, you grab the first thing, okay? So he goes, you need to learn that shit. I'll never learn that. You see all those weapons up there, Paul? Yes. You only do the same technique with each, any of them. Then I was like, Scooby-Doo. Simple for me, okay? He goes, you defang. Anything in your hand, you defang. He goes, I'll show you what I mean tonight. Now I'm hitting the Kunga class, warming up the JKD class. Dan's running late. He comes in the door with a gigantic bag he's dragging, military body bag, and he dumps shit out. And we're all looking at him. Okay? Here's a muffler, a tire iron, a crowbar. You name it, and clearly he had cleaned out his garage. Okay? And we're looking at him. Okay? Is this from that marijuana brownie I gave you 6 months ago? Oh, fuck. Okay, and he goes, everybody pick up a weapon. We're like, I grab like this tire iron. Chris Kent grabs this giant screwdriver. Somebody else over here, Hartzell grabs a muffler. And he goes, spar, no contact. And we're like, where do we hit? What do we do? And he goes, you do the only thing you ever do with a weapon in your hand, defang. So if I got something heavy and I had like a muffler thing, bam, I'm trying to hit the hand. If I have the crowbar against, but you learn that the configuration of what is in your hand can be anything. You don't want to be this martial art dude. You know the tonfa? Yes. But you know how to use the sai. No, I haven't learned the sai yet, but I know the tonfa. That's never going to work. Do you know how to walk to the store? Yeah. Do you know how to walk to the bank? I can't walk to the bank. I'm not paying to the store though. Okay? So, under this pretense, anything is the shot and that is on the hand. So please keep this in mind. Okay? Now, any weapon you grab is going to make you move different. If I have a big heavy thing where both of my hands are on it, I have to use a lot of footwork, like a staff. Okay? If I have 2 equal length, if I'm sparring forward and backward, this isn't doing it. So to bring it into the play, you come more in the middle. Now I can't go forward and backward, so I'm using lateral. This is where you use lateral footwork. So the moral to the story is, when you got 2 knives, square off and show me some, and this will teach you wonderful lateral footwork. Okay? And it doesn't matter what you ever have in your hand, we always do the same thing. Okay? Now do you see how when I look at Kali and they turn it into a simple move into the Manhattan Project, and I just want to go,